In visions vivid, the genesis of a celestial sphere unfolds, where ancient seas and azure expanses bid farewell to the old. A divine dawn breaks, sorrow's remnants washed away. In this transcendent realm where twilight dances with the day, unbinding of evil. Negating the binding of Satan implies a world where evil is unchecked, symbolizing a state of spiritual chaos and moral decay. This warns of the dangers of allowing deceit and corruption to proliferate, leading to societal degradation and the erosion of values. Chaos over reign, the absence of Christ's reign, represented by a negation of peace and righteousness, reflects a world dominated by injustice and suffering. It cautions against losing faith and hope, highlighting the importance of spiritual leadership and the collective effort to uphold good over evil. Injustice unaddressed, ignoring the final judgment signifies a refusal to acknowledge the ultimate accountability for one's actions, suggesting a world where wrongs are not righted and justice is never realized. This serves as a warning about the peril of living as though our actions have no consequences, both in this life and beyond. Behold New Jerusalem in resplendent descent from high, nestled in the Almighty's bosom, where day swallows night. Paved with streets of molten gold, a journey for the lost and found in this sacred land where time's threads intricately wound. Where once the ocean's mighty roars commanded the earth's edges, now silent whispers echo, carrying tales of bygone pledges. Tears have ceased, yet within the heart memories stir and enthrall in this renewed domain, where ancient dreams captivate all. Absent stands any temple, yet undying faith pervades, in the luminous presence of God where mystery persuades. Nations wander on paths cloaked in uncertainty and fear, yet in this hallowed city the truth shines crystalline and clear. Flowing from the throne of God, a river clear as crystal day, illuminating paths with divine luminescence, guiding the way. The tree of life stands majestic, its leaves swaying with healing grace, in a world reborn from divine love where every soul finds its place. New Jerusalem, a vision of unparalleled splendor and light, cradled in the divine embrace where no shadow falls, only light. Streets of gold mirror the trials and triumphs of life's endless fight in this land where day and night meld into perpetual light. In the narrative of the ultimate cessation, a commencement so profound, a cosmos rebirthed under the divine canopy where grace abounds. In New Jerusalem, every tale soars on wings of celestial light, embarking on an everlasting voyage, bathed in his holy sight. Here in the heart of the New Jerusalem, where every tear has been dried, the faithful gather, their spirits uplifted in the Lord's presence abide. A realm where the lion lies down with the lamb, peace reigning supreme in this divine kingdom, where love's pure light forever beams. Eternal life flows freely, a gift from the sacred spring in this paradise, where angelic voices in harmonious chorus sing. No sun nor moon to govern the day or the night's embrace, for God's glory illuminates every corner of this holy place. New Jerusalem, a bastion of hope where the righteous come to dwell in God's eternal embrace, where stories of salvation swell. Streets of gold, a testament to a journey completed and begun in this land, where eternity's clock is set by neither moon nor sun. But before the world can be made anew, we must consider the negations warned of here. Empowerment of Satan. Instead of being bound, Satan's continued freedom to deceive represents the dangers of succumbing to temptation and the spread of falsehoods. It symbolizes the peril of underestimating the power of evil and its capacity to corrupt. Unending conflict, the negation of the final battle's resolution, implies a state of perpetual strife, where peace is unattainable and harmony among humanity is constantly undermined by divisive forces. It warns of the destructive nature of endless conflict and the necessity of seeking reconciliation. Eternal damnation, the absence of divine intervention, and the final defeat of evil forces suggest a bleak future where redemption is impossible, pointing to the tragedy of a creation eternally separated from its creator. It underscores the importance of seeking forgiveness and striving for spiritual renewal. Eternal death, contrasting with the deliverance from death in Hades, the negation, here warns of the existential risk of spiritual death, a state of being eternally cut off from the source of life and light, emphasizing the critical need for spiritual awakening and redemption. Unjudged actions, the idea that deeds might go unjudged, negates the principle of moral and spiritual accountability, suggesting a universe devoid of justice. This warns of the moral hazard of living without regard for ethical conduct or the well-being of others. Creation unredeemed. The negation of the new creation implies a failure to realize the promise of a renewed existence free from pain, suffering, and death. It symbolizes the danger of losing sight of the hope for restoration and reconciliation, both with the divine and within the created order.